Retirement. For so many, it's a dream come true. The finish line after decades of hard work. A time to finally relax, travel, enjoy hobbies, and spend time with loved ones. But have you noticed, for a surprising number of people, retirement doesn't quite live up to that picture? In fact, studies and just observing the world around us suggest that a significant majority, maybe as high as 85%, don't actually thrive in retirement. They might be financially okay, but they struggle with loneliness, lack of purpose, declining health, or just a general feeling of, what now? It's a quiet pain. This gap between the golden years we imagine and the reality many experience. It's not about having enough money. It's about living well, truly well. In this new phase of life, the good news is, there isn't some hidden secret only a few fortunate people know. It often comes down to simple, daily habits. These aren't complicated or expensive. They're small, consistent actions that build up over time, like tiny stones creating a strong wall. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 such habits, things you can start doing today, that can make a world of difference in how you experience retirement. These are the habits that can help you avoid being in that 85% and instead live a vibrant, fulfilling life. Watch to the end for something that might truly surprise you about how simple this can be. So, let's dive right in and talk about the very first habit that makes a tremendous difference. Something that seems incredibly basic but is often overlooked or undervalued as we get older. It's not just about moving. It's about mindful movement, incorporating physical activity into your daily routine in a way that nourishes your body and mind. You might hear experts talk about needing 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week, and that sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But let's break it down. That's just a little over 20 minutes a day. And it doesn't have to be hitting the gym or running a marathon. It can be brisk walking, gardening, dancing in your living room, or taking a swim. The key here isn't intensity. It's consistency and finding something you genuinely enjoy. When we were younger, physical activity was often built into our lives. Walking to work, chasing kids, doing physically demanding chores. In retirement, that structure often disappears. Suddenly, days can be spent mostly sitting, reading, watching television. And while rest is important, prolonged inactivity is incredibly detrimental. Our muscles start to weaken, our joints stiffen, our balance becomes less steady. Even simple things like climbing stairs or carrying groceries can become a challenge. But regular movement, even gentle movement, helps maintain muscle mass, keeps joints flexible, improves circulation, and boosts our mood by releasing feel-good endorphins. It's also crucial for bone health, helping to prevent osteoporosis. Think about it wanting to play with grandchildren, having the energy to visit friends, being able to travel comfortably. All of these require a basic level of physical capability that's consistent. Mindful movement helps preserve, and I use the word mindful for a reason. It's not just about the physical act, it's about paying attention to your body, noticing how it feels, being grateful for what it can do, and adjusting your activity based on how you're feeling each day. Maybe one day it's a long walk in the park, and the next it's just a few gentle stretches and chair exercises. The point is to move every day. In some way, make it a non-negotiable part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. Could you schedule a 20-minute walk right after breakfast, or maybe join a local low-impact exercise class? Even breaking it up into 10-minute chunks throughout the day makes a difference. A short walk in the morning, a bit of stretching midday, and some light activity in the afternoon. It all adds up. Finding a buddy to walk with can also make it more enjoyable and help you stay accountable. Or explore activities like Tai Chi or yoga, which are fantastic for balance, flexibility, and strength, and also offer mental benefits. Don't let fear of injury hold you back. Start slow and listen to your body. Consult your doctor before starting a new routine, especially if you have existing health conditions. But please, Please don't underestimate the power of simply moving your body every single day. It's foundational to maintaining independence and quality of life as you age. It's not just about living longer. It's about living better for the years you have. Now, building on the importance of keeping the body moving, let's talk about something that is equally vital for both physical and mental well-being, and that's prioritizing sleep. You might think of sleep as a passive activity, just downtime, but it's actually incredibly active for your body and brain. It's during sleep that our bodies repair themselves, our brains consolidate memories, and our hormones get regulated. As we get older, it's common to experience changes in sleep patterns. Maybe you find yourself waking up earlier, or having trouble falling asleep, or waking up frequently during the night. It's easy to dismiss these changes as just a normal part of aging. But chronic poor sleep has significant consequences. It can affect your mood, your energy levels, your cognitive function, your immune system, and even increase your risk of certain health problems. That foggy feeling, the lack of motivation, the irritability, often. Poor sleep is a major culprit. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night isn't just a nice idea. It's a necessity for truly thriving in retirement. So, how do we make sleep a priority first? Establish a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. This could involve reading a book, taking a warm bath, listening to calm music, or doing some light stretching or meditation. Avoid screens, phones, tablets, TVs for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light they emit can interfere with sleep. Make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary dark, quiet, and cool. If you find you're often getting up to use the bathroom at night, try limiting fluids in the couple of hours before bed, and be mindful of what you consume in the evening. Avoid caffeine and alcohol close to bedtime. While alcohol might make you feel sleepy initially, it often disrupts sleep later in the night. If you find yourself lying awake for more than 20 minutes, get out of bed and do something quiet and relaxing in another room until you feel sleepy. Then go back to bed. Don't lie there tossing and turning and getting frustrated. Naps can be wonderful. But if you're having trouble sleeping at night, keep naps short, 20-30 minutes, and ideally in the early afternoon. Longer or later naps can make it harder to fall asleep at night. If persistent sleep problems are affecting your quality of life, it's really important to talk to your doctor. There could be underlying medical conditions or medications contributing to the issue, and they can help you explore options like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, which is very effective. Think of sleep not as a luxury, but as one of the pillars of good health. When you prioritize sleep, you're giving your body and mind the essential time they need to rest, repair, and be ready to enjoy the day ahead. It directly impacts your energy levels, your mood, and your ability to fully engage with life in retirement. It's a habit that pays dividends in every other area of your well-being. Okay, so we've talked about the importance of moving your body and getting enough restorative sleep. Now, let's shift our focus to what we put into our bodies, nurturing ourselves with a balanced and nourishing diet. This isn't about restrictive diets or counting every calorie unless advised by a doctor. It's about making conscious choices that fuel your body and mind for optimal function. As we age, our nutritional needs can change slightly, and it becomes even more important to focus on nutrient-dense foods. We might need fewer calories overall, but our need for certain vitamins and minerals can increase. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains provides the essential building blocks and energy your body needs to stay strong, fight off illness, and maintain cognitive function. Think vibrant colors on your plate, berries, leafy greens, bright peppers. These are packed with antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage. Include sources of calcium and vitamin D for bone health, like dairy products, fortified plant-based milks, leafy greens, and fatty fish. Protein is crucial for maintaining muscle mass, which, as we discussed with movement, is vital for staying active and independent. Aim for a source of lean protein at each meal: fish, poultry, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, or lean meats. Fiber is another unsung hero, essential for digestive health, which can become more sluggish with age. Whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes are excellent sources. They also help you feel full and can help manage blood sugar levels. Hydration is also key and often overlooked. As we get older, our sense of thirst can diminish, making us more susceptible to dehydration. Make sure you're drinking water consistently throughout the day. Even if you don't feel parched, tea and coffee can count. But water is best. Limit processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats. These can contribute to inflammation and weight gain, making it harder to stay active and increasing the risk of chronic diseases. Cooking at home allows you to control ingredients and portions, making it easier to eat healthily. If cooking feels like a chore, explore simple recipes or look into meal delivery services that offer healthy options. Social eating can also make healthy eating more enjoyable. Sharing meals with friends or family adds a social boost. And don't forget about vitamin B12. Older adults can sometimes have difficulty absorbing it, so your doctor might recommend a supplement. Just like with movement and sleep, making conscious choices about your diet is an act of self-care that directly impacts how you feel day to day. When you nourish your body well, you have more energy, clearer thinking, and a stronger immune system, all of which are fundamental to truly living well in retirement. It's not about perfection, but about making consistently better choices for your health and vitality. Now, beyond the physical aspects of movement, sleep, and nutrition, there's another vital pillar of living well in retirement. And it's something that affects our emotional and mental health, deeply staying socially connected. Retirement often means a significant change in social circles. The daily interactions with colleagues disappear. Children may have moved away. And sadly, friends and family members may pass on. This can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness, which have been shown to have serious negative impacts on health. Comparable to smoking, human beings are social creatures. We thrive on connection, having people to talk to, laugh with, share experiences with, and rely on provides crucial emotional support and a sense of belonging. So, how do you cultivate and maintain social connections in retirement? It requires conscious effort, especially if you're naturally introverted or have faced changes in your social network. Make it a habit to reach out. This could be a regular phone call or video chat with family members who live far away. It could be scheduling weekly coffee dates or lunches with local friends. Consider joining clubs or groups that align with your interests. A book club, a walking group, a gardening club, a bridge group, a volunteer organization. These provide opportunities to meet new people who share your passions. Volunteering is a fantastic way to stay connected, contribute to your community, and gain a sense of purpose. It puts you in regular contact with others and provides valuable social interaction. If getting out and about is challenging, explore online communities related to your hobbies or interests, but balance online interaction with real-life connections. Look for opportunities to interact with people of all ages, including younger generations. Spending time with grandchildren or mentoring younger people can be incredibly enriching and keep your perspective fresh. Be open to making new friends. It can feel daunting, like being back in school sometimes. But everyone appreciates a friendly face and someone to talk to. Smile. Say hello. Ask questions about others. Attend local events, community gatherings, or classes. Every interaction is an opportunity for connection. Remember, quality often matters more than quantity. Having a few close, trusted friends is more important than having a large network of superficial acquaintances. Nurture those important relationships. Check in on your friends and let them know you're thinking of them. offer support to others when they need it, as helping others is a powerful way to feel connected and purposeful. Fighting isolation requires being proactive. Don't wait for others to reach out. Take the initiative yourself. Schedule social activities into your week just like you would schedule appointments. It's that important. Staying connected keeps your mind sharp, lifts your spirits, and provides a vital safety net. It's a fundamental habit for emotional well-being and happiness in retirement. Moving from social connection, which nurtures our emotional selves. Let's talk about a habit that keeps our minds vibrant and engaged: continuous learning and mental stimulation. Just as our bodies need exercise to stay strong, our brains need to be challenged to stay sharp and resilient. Retirement offers a wonderful opportunity to explore interests you never had time for before, or to delve deeper into existing passions. The old saying, "Use it or lose it," absolutely applies to our cognitive abilities. When we stop challenging our brains, our cognitive function can decline more rapidly. So, make it a daily or weekly habit to engage your mind in meaningful ways. What does this look like in practice? It can take many forms. Reading is a classic and incredibly effective way to stimulate the brain, expand your knowledge, and improve focus. Read different genres: fiction, nonfiction, history, science. Learn a new skill. Always wanted to play a musical instrument. Learn a new language. Retirement is the perfect time. There are countless online courses, community college classes, or local workshops available. This is not only stimulating, but also often provides social interaction. Puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, and brain training apps can be fun ways to keep your mind active. But try to vary the types of challenges you take on. Learning something entirely new is generally more effective than doing the same type of puzzle repeatedly. Engage in hobbies that require problem-solving or strategic thinking, like playing chess or other board games, or taking up coding or photography. Discussing ideas and current events with others is another excellent way to stimulate your mind and see different perspectives. Join discussion groups or simply engage in thoughtful conversations with friends and family. Even simple daily activities can become opportunities for mental engagement. Try taking a different route on your walk, or learning a new recipe, or challenging yourself to memorize a poem or a short passage each week. The key is novelty and engagement. Step outside your comfort zone and try something that requires you to think in a new way. This habit isn't just about preventing memory loss. It's about enriching your life, staying curious, and maintaining a sense of wonder. A stimulated mind is a happy mind, and it makes every other aspect of retirement more enjoyable and manageable. Keeping your brain active is just as important as keeping your body active for a truly fulfilling retirement. Next up, and building on both mental engagement and emotional well-being, is the habit of managing stress and cultivating a sense of purpose. Retirement can be stressful. Believe it or not, the loss of routine, financial worries, health concerns, or the feeling of not being needed anymore can all contribute to stress and a lack of purpose. Chronic stress is incredibly damaging to both physical and mental health. Learning healthy ways to manage stress is crucial for navigating the ups and downs of this life stage. This isn't about eliminating all stress, which is impossible, but about developing tools and strategies to cope with it effectively. Finding a sense of purpose is deeply linked to managing stress and overall life satisfaction. When you feel like your life has meaning and direction, challenges feel less overwhelming. So, what habits can help here? Daily practices like mindfulness or meditation, even for just 5–10 minutes, can significantly reduce stress by training your mind to stay present and less reactive to worries. Simple deep breathing exercises can also be used anytime, anywhere, to calm your nervous system. Engaging in activities you love, whether it's a hobby, spending time in nature, listening to music, or creating something, provides a healthy outlet for stress and brings joy. Physical activity, which we discussed earlier, is also a powerful stress reliever. Finding purpose often involves contributing to something larger than yourself. This could be through volunteering your time and skills to a cause you care about, mentoring others, being actively involved in your community or place of worship, or focusing on being a supportive presence for your family. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be found in nurturing your garden, caring for a pet, or dedicating time to mastering a craft. The key is that it gives you a reason to get up in the morning, a feeling of being valuable and making a contribution, however small. Reflecting on your values and what is truly important to you can help identify potential sources of purpose. What do you care about? What problems do you want to help solve? What skills do you have to offer? Make a conscious effort to incorporate activities that bring you joy and a sense of fulfillment into your daily or weekly routine. This habit is about nurturing your inner life, finding meaning in your days, and developing resilience to handle the challenges that life inevitably brings. A retirement filled with purpose and managed stress is a retirement where you can truly flourish. And finally, the seventh habit, which underpins all the others, is making regular health checkups and preventative care a non-negotiable part of your routine. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "I'm fine," or avoiding the doctor unless something is seriously wrong. But proactive health management becomes increasingly important as we age. Regular checkups with your primary physician allow for early detection of potential issues, often before you even notice symptoms. This significantly increases the chances of successful treatment and prevents minor problems from becoming major ones. This includes getting recommended screenings like colonoscopies, mammograms, prostate exams, bone density tests, and eye exams, as advised by your doctor based on your age, gender, and health history. Don't skip your annual flu shot, and talk to your doctor about other vaccinations like pneumonia or shingles. Managing existing health conditions, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, through medication, diet, and lifestyle changes, as directed by your doctor, is absolutely crucial. This habit is about being an active participant in your own health journey, not just reacting when things go wrong, but working to prevent them. It's also about maintaining open communication with your healthcare providers, asking questions, understanding your medications, and discussing any concerns you have about your physical or mental health. Don't hesitate to mention things that might seem small: changes in sleep, energy levels, mood, or digestion. These can often be early indicators of something that needs attention. Taking care of your teeth and gums is also part of this. Regular dental checkups are important not just for oral health, but for overall health, as issues in the mouth can be linked to other conditions. Hearing tests are also advisable, as hearing loss can contribute to social isolation and cognitive decline. Think of these appointments not as a burden, but as an investment in your future well-being and independence. They are a habit of responsible self-care that allows you to address potential health challenges head-on, giving you the best possible chance of maintaining your health and vitality throughout your retirement years. So there you have it. These 7 habits that can make the crucial difference between simply being retired and truly living well in retirement. We talked about the power of mindful movement every day, finding enjoyable ways to keep your body active and capable. We discussed the absolute necessity of prioritizing quality sleep, recognizing its restorative power for both mind and body. We covered the importance of nourishing your body with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. Staying hydrated and limiting processed foods. We dove into the vital habit of staying socially connected, actively nurturing relationships, and seeking out new connections to combat loneliness and boost emotional well-being. We explored the habit of continuous learning and mental stimulation, keeping your brain sharp and engaged by learning new skills, reading, and pursuing challenging hobbies. We touched upon the importance of managing stress and cultivating a sense of purpose, finding meaning in your days through contribution and activities you love. And finally, we highlighted the fundamental habit of regular health checkups and preventative care, being proactive in managing your physical health. It might feel like a lot when you see them all listed out. But remember what we said at the beginning. These are habits. Small, consistent actions. You don't have to revolutionize your life overnight. Start with one. Pick the habit that resonates most with you or feels the most achievable right now. Maybe it's committing to a 20-minute walk each morning. Maybe it's making sure you call a friend or family member twice a week. Maybe it's deciding to read for 30 minutes before bed instead of watching TV. Small changes, consistently applied, are incredibly powerful. They build momentum. As you start feeling the positive effects of one habit, it becomes easier and more motivating to incorporate another. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. There will be days when you don't manage at all, and that's okay. Just get back on track the next day. The goal isn't to be rigid, but to build a lifestyle that supports your well-being and happiness in this wonderful new phase of life. You've worked hard to reach retirement. You deserve to enjoy it to the absolute fullest. These habits aren't chores. They are investments in your freedom, your joy, and your ability to fully experience everything you've looked forward to. Imagine retirement where you have the energy to do the things you love, the mental clarity to enjoy new experiences, the social connections that bring warmth and laughter, and a feeling of purpose that makes each day meaningful. That's the retirement you're building. One habit at a time. Don't let inertia or the idea that it's too late hold you back. It is never too late to make positive changes that improve your quality of life. You are capable of living vibrantly, independently, and joyfully for many years to come. It's about making conscious choices every day that support the kind of life you want to live. We'd love to hear which of these habits you already practice or which one you feel inspired to start with. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others if you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up. It helps us know we're providing valuable content. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos designed to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for watching. Remember, your retirement years can truly be your golden years, filled with health, happiness, and purpose. Go out there and live your best life at every age.